Greetings. Hi, I'm Dr. Walter Jacobson, a board-certified psychiatrist. All right, I would suggest you get the word whatever out of your vocabulary. It's really sloppy, it's really lame, it's really a very dismissive, rude form of communication. It's an insult. You know, like, sure, I'm sure there are certain circumstances where you say whatever and it's harmless, no one gives a crap. But when you're in an argument with somebody, particularly if it's a close relationship, and they're making an impassioned statement about something that you've done, and you don't want to own it or see it, you don't want to deal with it, you don't want to talk about it, so you say whatever, and that's like that closes the conversation. There is no conversation. After you say whatever, it's like, okay, what you're really saying is, I'm not going to deal with what you just said. I'm not going to honestly reflect on it. I'm not going to honestly respond to it. I'm not going to take responsibility for what you said, either owning it or denying it or whatever. I'm just going to go whatever. Yeah, whatever, as if to say, you know, you're out of your mind. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just throwing a bunch of crap at me. I'm not going to take you seriously. I don't find your feelings very important. Really what you're doing when you say whatever to somebody, when you're in a relationship disagreement, what you're really saying is, I really don't care about your feelings. I invalidate you. I don't take you seriously. You're really not all that important to me. It's incredibly rude, incredibly insulting, and it diminishes you, because always, if you understand me and what I talk about in terms of judgments, in terms of acceptance, in terms of resentments, when you judge other people, when you are rude to other people, when you attack other people, when you abuse other people, and this is a form of emotional abuse, and this is a form of an attack when you say whatever to somebody. When you attack other people, whether you feel justified or not, and whether it seems justified or not, you diminish yourself. On some deep, embedded, unconscious level, there's a little, there's a little auditor inside your head going, yeah, that wasn't cool. That was kind of like an uncool move and thing to say, and that's two demerits, on your spiritual life chart of some sort. It brings you down. And when you bring yourself down and you do stuff that on some level your higher self does not admire, then you're sending a message to your subconscious self that that you're really not that cool of a person. You're not that worthy. You're really not good enough, and you don't deserve all the success and abundance that maybe you think you deserve and should have. So it's a double-edged sword. Not only is it just rude and ungracious and insulting, and it's not a good way to deal with your relationships by saying whatever and being dismissive like that, but it actually comes back. First of all, it damages the relationship, and it may ultimately damage the relationship so much that it becomes unrepairable, and that may not be what you want. But besides damaging the relationship, it damages you. You end up attacking yourself, and then when you attack yourself, in various ways, by being sabotaging, by procrastinating, by doing all sorts of self-sabotaging behaviors, because when we don't like ourselves, we want to punish ourselves on some unconscious level. We want to see ourselves suffer and crash and burn. So when you're rude, insulting to other people, you're just attacking yourself, diminishing yourself, and increasing the odds that you won't get what you want in life. It's much better to deal with life, and take responsibility, and even if you don't come out smelling like roses, you deal with it, you take responsibility, you make your amends if you've done something wrong, you pat yourself on the back for having the courage to admit when you're wrong and to make an amends, and believe me, you'll like yourself more, the relationship will be better, and more positive outcomes will occur in your life. Your self-esteem builds as well. All right, that's it for now. Take care. Peace be with you. See you next time.